y'all doing? This is J Black from J Black Coaching. It's been a little minute. Got a lot going on in my family. The holidays, and my 22-year-old was in a horrible accident. Thank the Lord he's still with us. Just a long road to recovery. And then, of course, everyday life, children, husband, me, just a lot. But I wanted to talk to you about purpose, promise, and commitment. So my daughter had a dream that, and I don't want to, I got to be careful for a minute about things that I say. But my daughter had a dream that I gave birth to another baby boy. And it was a group of people I know, and, you know, real life people that were trying to steal him. And when I went to get him, they were hiding him and didn't want to, like, release him. And I was like, okay, that's a weird dream, because I ain't having no babies. We passed that point. So last night, I had a dream that I was pregnant. The doctor told me I was pregnant with a baby boy. And I can't remember all the details. I remember that. I remember it feeling so real that I had to wake up and think, like, baby, are you pregnant? Like, nah, we passed that. This was a dream. So I messaged my pastors. And one of my pastors came back. And she said God was telling her that the baby is my purpose that God has instilled in me. And that I am allowing the situation with this group of people to overshadow me focusing on doing my purpose, right? And I was just like, that sounds real accurate right now. And she doesn't know about a lot of what I'm going through. She doesn't know that I have put my purpose to the side. Y'all haven't gotten a video in a while, right? This is what God has purposed me to do, to help others get to where they need to be able to process their lives, their hurts, their pains, and all that kind of stuff, right? So she was accurate. I am absolutely not doing what I need to do as consistently as I should be doing it to live out this purpose. Another purpose is Haji Black, which is couples therapy that my husband and I do. No, we're not licensed therapists. It's not that kind of therapy. It's just a place to have real conversations with real couples about real marriage issues, without the whole high level advice or information or the sugar-coated sweetening up of relationship issues and how we deal with it as humans, right? We haven't been doing that either. I've allowed life and situations to take away my commitment to my purpose away. That's all me. That's all me. And I got to eat that, right? In the meantime, because I'm not living in my purpose, doing the things that God had for me to do, things are all out of whack around me. And I'm not saying God punished me by my son having an accident. That's not what I'm saying, all that kind of stuff. But things are all out of whack. And it's because I'm not about my business. If you're not about your business, things will go off the rails, right? That's just common sense. That's just how it works. You got to stay focused on your purpose. You have to stay committed to it. And you got to listen to the things of God, do the things of God. You have to always acknowledge him. You have to always look to him. You have to get the directions from him. Like, that's just how it works. And I haven't. So I wanted to talk about that because sometimes life stuff looks so big, like it will overtake everything. We're going to fall, we're going to fail, all of that. And next thing you know, we're not focused on what we need to focus on. We're not working on the purpose we have in our life. And we each have a purpose. There is something that this world needs from us. Of course, not everyone in the world, because everything isn't for everyone. But there are people assigned to us that need what we have. We don't go through things just to go through them. We learn, we gain wisdom from situations and experiences so that we can share with others. One, when you share your experience, in church they say you tell your testimony. When you share it, it frees you from guilt and shame. Because a lot of times when we go through hard times or a bad situation, we feel guilty. We're ashamed to say it. We're ashamed to share it with people. But once you say it, the enemy can't hold nothing over you, because I've embraced it. This is what it is, and I've said it there. Now what? What, you gonna say it again? Because you can't really do anything different, right? Because I've already said it, I've already lived it, and you can't do anything different about it, right? So there's that. The other part is, sometimes we are sitting there and we are feeling like we're going through stuff alone. Only us. Nobody else is dealing with this. Nobody else is having this problem. So when we share our experiences, what we've gone through and what we've done in those situations to be successful, to come out, even if it wasn't successful and we had to try something else, once we share that with people, it takes the shackles off of them, because they're no longer sitting there like, this is only happening to me. They recognize, oh, sorry, I'm in the car. I'm sorry. They recognize that others go through this too. And this person came out of it. And this is how they did that. I'm going to try that. Or I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because, it's working. But at least now I know you can overcome this. You can be successful in this situation. You could come out the victor in this situation. And even though my thing is working or seems to be working, that person can pick up tips from you that they didn't know to do to get through a situation, right? So it's important that we share our experiences, because there are people who need to hear it. They need to see us. They need to know they're not alone. Sometimes people are raised in places and families where, unfortunately, they're told repeatedly negative things about themselves and their capabilities, right? You might be the person to encourage them to process that, to get therapy, to realize that's not the truth about them, and that they can do and be whatever it is they want to do and be, and they have the capability of doing that. So it's important that we're in tune to, one, what our purpose is, and that we actually do it, right? And we have to be committed to that. We have to be committed to doing that even when it's uncomfortable, even when it feels like life is overtaking us. So like in my situation, I have a lot going on, things I can and cannot talk about at this moment. But I promise you, it's coming. It's coming. But I still need to carve out time each day to live purpose, to do what God has called me to do what I know to do. I naturally coach people. Naturally. I naturally help people in their situations. It's second nature. It's what I do best. It's what I do best. I coach people at the store, on the phone. You know, it's just what I do. People that I don't intend to have a relationship with, I don't necessarily even have to like you. But if I have information and insight that can help you to be better and more successful, you better believe I'm going to share that. I'm looking around because I'm in my car. Those of you know I'm always looking around when I'm in my car. I'm from Brooklyn. It's embedded in me. You got to be aware of your surroundings. It wasn't always safe. It is what it is. So I do look around a lot just to make sure nobody rolling up. But I have to carve out that time, and I have to be committed, and I can't allow anything to take me off my square. I am, I guess you could say, like the head of an organization, the Order of the Eastern Star. I'm the grand matron of my grand chapter. And so that's a lot of responsibility, right? And I have to do that too. I have to be committed to it. I have to be committed to doing it the right way. I have to be committed to doing it even when things in my life are all over the place. Because it's my responsibility. Just like J Black coaching is my responsibility. Haji and Black, I'm 50% responsible for that. And truth be told, if I got on my game, Haji would be on his. That's just what it is. And that's another thing. When you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you very well could be hindering someone else from living in their purpose, achieving their goals and dreams, and maybe even blocking their blessings because we're not being obedient, right? So we got to live in purpose. We have to be committed to the purpose, right? Right. So let me ask you a question. Do you know what your purpose is? Now, this is the second time that truck done went up and down my street. In a minute, I'm going to have to press pause. Because I got to figure out what old boy doing. You keep going up and down this little old street, right? Because it's not a major throughway. I don't know what he got going on. Anyway, do you know what your purpose is? That's the third time. Pause. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. All is well. Or it appears to be right now. Yeah, I don't know why you would go up and down my street 3 times within 90 seconds. That's weird to me. Anywho, do you know what your purpose is? Take a moment. I'm going to give you a moment. I'm looking. I'm watching the clock. I'm going to give you a minute. That's not that black truck. Do you know what your purpose is? You do? Okay. What are you doing daily to work that purpose, to live that purpose, to walk in that purpose? I'll give you another minute. What did you do today? What did you do today? And if it's the first thing you're seeing in the morning, good morning. But anyway, what are you going to do today? Yeah. You have to do something every day that's related to your purpose. Here's the thing. Having a purpose, knowing your purpose, it helps us to feel valued. Makes us feel like there's a reason for us being here, right? And it makes it all make sense. So if you don't know what your purpose is, here's a good time to, learn what your purpose is. How do I figure out what my purpose is? What's that thing you do without even thinking about it? For me, it's coaching people. Sometimes I sit and say, don't say anything. Don't say anything. This is not your business. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Before hey, baby, can I talk to you for a minute? I noticed that you was saying or doing. Do you know if you did it or said it this way? It would, hey, hon, how you doing? You look nice. I'm not certain why your earrings say bitch, though. That's, you don't want to get that off. You do not want people to judge you before. And they're not supposed to, but they are. But you don't want to do that. Just how you want to present yourself. And I'm grateful because I've never met somebody who said, well, mind your business. And I think there's a couple of reasons. One, I don't go up to anybody God don't tell me to go up to. That's one. Two, this is my purpose. So I know how to deliver messages to people in different places in their lives, who receive things in different ways. I know how to alter my delivery like that. And three, I never come from a place of ill will or judgment. It's always from love. That's serious. Always from love, even if I don't know you, even if I don't like you. Yeah, there's plenty of people I don't like that I love. Honestly, genuinely love. I don't like them. They're weird. They do weird things. Their vibration is off. But I love them. I love them dearly. I don't mess with them. But I love them. And so anything is coming from a place of love. I don't do anything unless it comes from a place of love. And I've always been like that. That's weird thinking about it now. I've always been like that, even as a young person. I've never been a vindictive, I'm going to do this to get you back. Oh, I'm going to set them up because this what they did. I have knowledge and understanding of that, and I have skill sets that would allow me to. However, the principle was instilled in me way before I was saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, fire baptized. My mama Josie always told us, do unto others as you will have others do unto you. Do unto others as you will have others do unto you. Do unto that was every day, almost. Every day. That and where there's a will, there's a way. Child, thank the Lord. And there's nothing wrong with not knowing. There's something wrong with not knowing how to find out. Those 4 things, boy, my mama beat them in our heads. Do unto others as you will have them do unto you. And so I always come from a place of love, so I've always been received. And I could tell when somebody's not in a space to receive the information. So do I talk about them, or do I just say, well, I pray. God, I know they're not going to receive me, but they need this, that, and the third. Can you help them out with this, that, and the third? Cover them, open their eyes and minds to hear you. excuse me, to hear you so that they can get what they need. I'm a firm believer that even if somebody you know, you think they doing something wrong, judgment is not the answer. The best thing to do is to pray for them, love on them. The ugliest person you've ever dealt with needed love. The ugliest. Now I will say this. If you've loved on them and you've tried and blah, 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 and they still getting ugly, you got to get out of there. You got to get out of that space in that situation. You got to get out of that space because that starts to wear you down. But you don't stop praying, right? Okay. So, get your journal. Did you get your journal from me? I'm going to put the link down here so you can download the journal. Help you figure out your purpose. Be a better you. Be healthier. Because, there's a space in there about how much water you drank today. How much exercise you got in. All of that. Because all of that is important to living our purpose. You cannot live purpose and you're unhealthy. Because you got to concentrate on your health. Or you're not going to feel good. So you're not going to be able to do what you would normally do or can do. Right? So it got to be like a holistic kind of approach. Not just scripture. Not just knowledge and ability, but also taking care of yourself. Meditation, physical, water, exercise, meditation, affirmations, all of that. We need it all in order to be successful in living our purpose. Today I'm going to challenge you, though. So you know your purpose, or you are on the road to figuring out your purpose, right? Okay, good. I'm going to challenge you to make up a plan. An 8-week plan to really living your purpose in motion, and doing purpose in motion. 8 weeks. Really get yourself going and doing what you're supposed to do. Fulfilling the purpose that God placed in you. Being fulfilled in your life. Feeling valuable. Seeing the value God has created you to be. Because there's a treasure in you. God placed it there. There's a treasure in all of us. Everybody not going to see it. I want you to know that, Ma. Everybody not going to see it. Everybody not going to see it, Pa. They're not going to see it. They not. Because there's many people that will tell you I'm trash. It is. It is what it is. There's many people that will tell you, oh, she trash. And that's fine. Because I ain't for everybody. And everybody's not for me. But I promise you that God has buried a treasure in you. Promise you that. Promise you. I'm going to put the scripture in the comments so you know I'm telling the truth. I'm not making it up at all. I'm not making it up. We all have value. Even when we do crusty things, we have value. We just made bad decisions. We're still valuable. Right? Your cousin, your sister, your brother, your uncle, your mother, your father, still valuable. They may have made very crusty decisions. They are still valuable. Just how he created us. So I'm going to put the link to the journal, and I'm going to put the scripture in the comments below for you to get so you could get the journal, and you can read the scripture for yourself. There's a treasure in you. And also, don't forget, the challenge is for 8 weeks to live your purpose. So every day, I'm going to make a post asking various things about purpose. What I need from you, well, not every day, Monday through Friday. Okay? Monday through Friday. What I need from you is I need you to comment below that you are on board with the challenge. Okay? Actually, let's dial that back. Comment below that you're with the challenge, but I'm also going to create a sign-up sheet so that, you know, you could get emails or messages just to encourage and push you along with what I post here. So here's what's happening, right? You're going to start living and walking in your purpose, and I'm going to start doing it consistently too. We're holding each other accountable right now. I appreciate you. All right? So remember, you have a purpose. You just have to be committed to it. And you have to walk in it every day. Trust me, you'll feel better about what's going on with you. Because you'll have a better understanding of why it's going on. Your purpose is great. It's big. It will help people. You can make money living in purpose too. Don't get that twisted. Because if it's your purpose, you have a gift for it, and your gift will make room for you. Right? You can make money with your purpose. So don't think purpose is free. Sometimes it is now. Don't be charging everybody for everything when you know they need what you got. Some people you could just give it to. Plant a good seed, though, on good ground. Make sure that it's good ground. But purpose can earn you money. But that's not the reason to do purpose. Remember that. But, yeah, we're holding each other accountable. And we're going to grow and commit and be consistent together. You on board? Alrighty. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, so you don't miss out on any videos, any updates. You can get your friends on board, and they'll be able to live in purpose too. All right? God bless.